CBD vape products are widely available across Virginia, but legality does not always mean unrestricted use. What is legal at the state level can still raise compliance issues locally, especially in cities like Norfolk. In this video, we break down how CBD vape regulations actually work in Virginia and what residents and businesses in Norfolk need to understand to stay compliant. Here's the context. Over the last several years, hemp-derived products have expanded rapidly across the Commonwealth of Virginia. CBD vapes in particular have drawn increased attention from regulators, local governments, and law enforcement. While CBD is often marketed as legal, the regulatory reality is far more complex. Virginia law separates hemp-derived products from marijuana, but that distinction does not eliminate regulation. Product formulation, retail sales, age restrictions, zoning rules, and enforcement authority all play a role. Norfolk adds another layer through local ordinances and enforcement discretion. Understanding how these layers interact is essential for avoiding legal misunderstandings. Here's the legal explanation. At the state level, Virginia permits hemp-derived CBD products as long as they comply with federal standards under the Farm Bill. This means the product must contain no more than 0.3% delta-9 THC by dry weight. However, Virginia law treats inhalable hemp products differently from oils or topical products. CBD vapes fall under the category of inhalable hemp products and are subject to additional scrutiny. Retailers must comply with labeling requirements, testing standards, and restrictions on synthetic cannabinoids or altered THC compounds. Virginia also enforces age restrictions. CBD vape products cannot legally be sold to minors. Retailers are expected to verify age in a manner similar to tobacco compliance. Importantly, Virginia does not classify CBD vapes as medical cannabis. That distinction matters because medical cannabis is regulated through a completely separate system overseen by the Cannabis Control Authority. Norfolk local enforcement and zoning. Norfolk follows state law but retains local authority over zoning, business licensing, and enforcement priorities. This means even if a CBD vape product is legal under Virginia law, a business may still face compliance issues if zoning restrictions are violated. Norfolk has authority to regulate where vape shops operate, how they advertise, and how compliance inspections are conducted. Local code enforcement and police departments may interpret violations through a public safety or consumer protection lens. In practice, this means businesses operating near schools, residential zones, or restricted commercial corridors may face heightened scrutiny. For consumers, this can also affect where CBD vape products are legally sold within city limits. Here are some upcoming Virginia vape regulation changes you need to know about. In addition to local zoning and enforcement, Virginia is also moving toward tighter statewide regulation of vape products overall. Please check out our Virginia's Hidden CBD Ban in 2025 article. The link is in the description. Yes, new state-level rules scheduled to take effect at the end of 2025 are expected to significantly reduce which vape products can legally be sold in retail settings across the Commonwealth. These changes are not limited to CBD vapes alone, but they may have a practical impact on hemp-derived inhalable products. Depending on how they are classified, registered, and approved under state oversight systems. As a result, some products that are legally manufactured under hemp law may still disappear from store shelves due to compliance or registration barriers rather than an outright prohibition. It is also important to note that parts of these regulations are currently subject to legal challenges, and enforcement timelines or requirements may continue to evolve. This means the legal status of certain products may depend not only on what the law says, but also on how and when those rules are enforced. Who this affects. These regulations affect multiple groups. Consumers need to understand that legality does not guarantee unrestricted access. What is legal to possess may not be legal to use everywhere. Retailers and small business owners face the highest compliance risk. Mislabeling, improper sourcing, or zoning violations can result in fines, product seizures, or license complications. Property owners and landlords may also be affected if tenants operate businesses that violate zoning or compliance standards. Finally, local policymakers and community members are impacted as enforcement decisions shape how hemp-derived products exist in Norfolk neighborhoods. Why this matters. CBD vape regulations illustrate how cannabis-related policy in Virginia remains fragmented. State permission does not eliminate local authority. Misunderstanding this gap is one of the most common reasons people unintentionally violate the law. As enforcement priorities evolve, especially around youth access and product safety, local compliance becomes increasingly important. Education is the best defense against regulatory risk. Understanding the legal structure protects consumers, businesses, and communities alike. What to watch next? In upcoming videos, we will examine how Virginia differentiates CBD, Delta-8, and medical cannabis under current law. We will also explore how local governments enforce cannabis-related regulations differently across Hampton Roads. Before you leave, here is a question for you. Have you noticed differences in how CBD vape products are regulated or sold across different Virginia localities? Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this.